Hello, today welcome to the Motorsport Update channel again. A channel that will gather various stories of motorsports industry to tell and talk about it for your friends to listen to.
On a cool, overcast afternoon in Northern California, the 50th anniversary of the Lucas Oil Pro Motocross Championship, sanctioned by AMA Pro Racing, continued with its second round of the 2022 season in the legendary Carson City Motorsports Hangtown Motocross Classic. A tightly contested battle for the overall in the Premier Division saw Monster Energy Kawasaki's Jason Anderson emerge with the 450 class win for his long-awaited maiden victory in the series. In the 250 class, defending champion and point leader Jed Lawrence prevailed with another victory, where he fought through illness to secure back-to-back wins to open the season. Moto 1 as the 450 class field roared through the first turn to begin the opening moto. It was point leader and Team Honda HRC rider Chase Sexton and Anderson side by side to determine the motorsport.com hole shot, with Sexton prevailing to grab the early lead as Team Honda HRC's Ken Roczen followed in third. Sexton pushed the pace on the opening lap to put several bike lengths between he and Anderson, as the pair also inched away Roczen. The lead trio sprinted away from the rest of the field as Monster Energy star Yamaha Racing's Eli Tomac, Red Bull KTM Factory Racing's Ryan Dungey, and Monster Energy star Yamaha Racing's Christian Craig gave pursuit. Back up front, Sexton, Anderson and Roczen settled into their respective positions through the halfway point of the moto, but Roczen would lose touch after contact with a lap rider almost took him to the ground. Anderson picked up the pace over the closing stages of the moto and moved to within striking distance of Sexton. The gap between them fluctuated as they navigated through lap traffic, with Anderson arguably getting the better end of those passes. With 3.5 minutes to go, Anderson pulled the trigger and got past Sexton on one of the track's off-camber corners. Once out front, Anderson dropped the hammer and attempted to sprint away, but the Honda rider resisted and kept the Kawasaki. As the lead pair took the white flag, they were separated by just a couple bike lengths. Lap traffic factored into their battle and allowed Sexton get alongside, but Anderson countered the pass attempt. That proved to be the difference maker as Anderson held on to take the fourth moto win of his career by a mere 0.3 of a second. Roczen followed in a distant third, with Tomac fourth and Craig fifth. Moto 2 The deciding 450 class moto kicked off with Red Bull KTM Factory Racing's Antonio Caroli, a 9-time FIM World Motocross champion, out front for the motorsport.com hole shot, but he was quickly overtaken by Roczen, while Sexton slotted into third with Anderson just outside the top 5. In trademark fashion, Roczen laid down a blitzing opening lap and opened a 1.5-second lead over Sexton, who moved into second, as Caroli did battle with his KTM teammate Dungey. As the Honda riders gapped the field, the attention shifted to Anderson as he looked to work his way forward from a 6th-place start. He was successful in doing so and passed both Dungey and Caroli to move into fourth behind Tomac. Back out front, Sexton closed in on Roczen for the lead as the Honda teammates duked it out for the top spot. Sexton made a savvy move to take control of Moto 10 minutes in, but Roczen stayed close and kept the battle going. It wasn't long before Tomac made it a 3-rider affair at the head of the pack as the moto approached its halfway point. Tomac made his way by Roczen for second and looked to erase a 2.3-second deficit to Sexton. As this occurred, Anderson started to inch his way into the picture from fourth. The battle for the lead intensified with 10 minutes remaining in the moto as Tomac was all over Sexton's rear fender. The Yamaha rider bided his time and made the pass happen with 8 minutes to go. As Tomac took control of the lead, Anderson responded in his own way with a pass on Roczen for third. Just like Moto 1, Sexton showed his fight and kept within striking distance for several laps, but Tomac started to open the gap. As they started the final 2 laps, Sexton had clawed his way back and moved to within a 1.5 seconds of Tomac. In a near replication of the first moto, Sexton got next to Tomac on the last lap but couldn't make the pass happen. The Yamaha rider took his first moto win of the season by January 2 seconds over Sexton, while Anderson finished a strong. One of the closest finishes in recent memory saw the overall podium separated by just 2 points. Anderson's first win in 12 years and 92 career starts came via 1-3 moto finishes, which edged out Sexton's 2-2 performance by a single point. Tomic's 4-1 effort left him 2 points shy in third. Anderson became the 74th different 450 class winner in history. Sexton's runner-up effort allowed him to extend his lead in the 450 class standings to 12 points over Rockin. The win moved Anderson up to third, 18 points out of the lead.
How are you? What are your thoughts on the clip? If you like it, please press like, press share, press subscribe. Please encourage each other and see you again in the next clip. Hello.